Okay, we're talking about grape juice still and how you can get 500 or 750, depending on how you want to look at it, jars of juice a year. And we talked about in the previous video how I cut this off my grapevine. I pruned very, very late this year. You're not supposed to do that because the sap bleeds out of it. You want to do it before the sap comes up into the vine before the weather warms up. So if this roots, I will let you know. But somebody help us with this because Mama has failed for 2 years in a row. So I am going to try it again. And there are some products you can purchase to help it to root. I tried sugar and water in jars in the house. We'll see. We'll see what I'm trying this year. I'll let you know if it's successful. Back to the topic. Okay. Now, you're going to either purchase your own vine and let it grow for a season or two or whatever. And when you prune it, you're going to take those. Somebody's going to get mad at me for fixing my hair again, I know. Sorry. You can take these pieces, and once they're rooted, and I talked about in the last video, you can even take green clippings with just a leaf. I saw it on a YouTube video and put it right down into the ground. So there's no reason why the first or second year you can't take one grape leaf with one stem 30, 40, 50 times and make yourself a really nice little vineyard. I personally don't think, but I do things a different way than a lot of people do them. I personally, excuse my dental still, and my dental is a huge issue. It's going to be an issue for a while, so I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video for all of you who are sick of hearing it. It's going to be a while till I sound and look normal again. I hope you're not seeing what's not there. Lost $80,000 in the process. So you're either going to take the leaves, which you can look at the YouTube videos that are not mine. You'll have to search that out. If I find it, I'll try to post it. And start new grapevines, or you're going to do it from the prunings like I have here. I hope to be successful this year because there's more than 30 of those out there off my vine. So I could turn my one grapevine into 30 grapevines, provided I can figure out how to do this properly. But I'm very encouraged because the more you figure out how not to do it, the closer you are to figuring out how to do it. And I'm getting way off track here, so let's go back. If you have, let's say, 50 grapevines, and you can produce enough grapes from each vine to fill 10 jars, or half fill 10 jars. You can either put a cup of grapes in a jar, you can put the whole jar full of grapes. I usually try to get it about 2/3 of a jar full of grapes. I don't like to put the stems in with the grapes. Some people do. You can also purchase a steam juicer, which there's another video someplace about that on the other grape juice videos. But it comes in 3 parts, and it stacks. And the juice will come out of a hose in the middle part. Grapes are on top, water on the bottom. Three levels. It comes out of there. If you keep that burner on, keep the stove on, it comes out of there wretched hot. Okay. I always water bath everything, but the juice out of my steam canner, I don't water bath. We can talk about that at a later date, but I water bath or pressure can properly according to directions, everything. That juice comes out of there wicked hot, and I do not water bath it. You can. You can also make wonderful grape jelly with it. So if you have 50 grapevines, if each grapevine will fill 10 jars, you have 500 jars of juice. Diluted, hopefully you're going to get about 750 quarts of juice. Now that would be about 375 quarts per year if you used it over 2 years, if I did my math right here. But then I need to finish this video. if you had a year where your vine did not produce, then you'd have enough jars to give you an unopened quart or a diluted maybe quart and a half of juice pretty much every day for 2 years. Now, those are the kind of numbers that are really simple, easy to run, and I run them normally, naturally, because I'm left brain dominant. And that's what I do. That's just how my mind works. So, I mean, it's very easy math. So, if you get, I'm saying so way too much, I'm sorry. If you get your hands on some canning jars that somebody wants to get rid of, and I would be asking everybody and their sister for that. I would be having it announced or putting a bulletin. I would put it up on a board at the grocery store or the hardware store. I would be calling my friends and neighbors to find out where you can buy somebody's jars for cheap. Most of the jars, I'm sorry, sounds really bad. Most of the jars, oh, I got a bad look that time. Most of the jars that I have bought, I've paid about $1 a dozen for them, and I got a lot. So, I'm going to stop this video and go to the next one.